Hello everybody, Captain Marty here. It's Thursday, October the 23rd. We are working our way towards Halloween. Next week I'll be telling you what's going on at the marinas with some Halloween celebrations, and some of them are really darn good. So stay tuned for all that. I know Wanchi's Marina has one that's probably going to take the cake, and they've been sponsoring me for a long time. I'm really happy I would go down there, but I'm afraid someone would think I was the Great Pumpkin, so I probably won't. But anyway, not a whole lot to report in our fishing report offshore, but we do have some stuff going on, the surf on the piers and in the backcountry, and I'll be back to tell you just what that is in just a moment.
Fishing Ocracoke is the ultimate lifetime dream for a lot of people. Captain Ernest with Gecko Sport Fishing and the Drum Runner can help you achieve that dream to the fullest. Whether you're looking to go offshore for tuna, mahi, and billfish, or inshore for puppy drum, speckled trout, and more, Gecko Sport Fishing and the Drum Runner can go from 2 feet to 2,000 feet of water. Full day, half day, and evening trips are available. Call Captain Ernest at 252-921-0095. Gecko Sport Fishing and the Drum Runner. Make your Ocracoke fishing dream a reality.
Frisco Woods Campground, a family-owned gem for over 50 years, offers a perfect getaway on Hatteras Island. Whether you prefer tent camping, electric water sites, RV spots, or primitive camping cabins, there's something for everyone. Guests enjoy free hot showers, a refreshing pool, and breathtaking sunsets over the Pamlico Sound. Nestled in nature yet close to local attractions, Frisco Woods Campground provides a peaceful retreat with modern comforts, making it an ideal destination for outdoor enthusiasts and families alike. Book online at the FriscoWoodsCampground.com. Frisco Woods Campground, 50 years of memory making on Hatteras Island.
So we got them out for a few days, and then we got them back in. Nobody that I could find went fishing yesterday. We had a few boats the day before that had some fair catches of dolphin, a few blackfin tunas, a few wahoos, just kind of some average type fishing. But yesterday, everybody laid to the dock. A lot of them, I saw several over in Hyde County working on duck blinds, getting ready for that. A lot of our guides, our captains and mates on the Outer Banks work as waterfowl guides. A lot of them literally at at Body Island, and along that stretch of the coast, and at Pea Island. And then some of them over in Hyde County guide. A lot of them hunt for fun, but a lot of them make a living doing that in the off season. So I've never been a waterfowler. I spend any more time than I do trying to get a deer. Probably would be not a good use of my time. So time management allows me to hunt for just deer only. Anyway, nothing offshore or near shore, Oregon Inlet or Hatteras. The pier fishing yesterday, we continue to have some drum in all size ranges. When I say red drum, I'm trying to be like all the people on the piers. That means basically big drum. When you say yearlings, that's the ones that are just above the slot. And then you, of course, have your puppy drum in the slot. That's the ones you can keep one of. So we had all those sizes represented in catches on the piers and in the surf. Jeanette's Pier rounded out a red drum catch with some croakers, also some puppy drum. 67-degree water temperature, 63-degree air temperature there yesterday morning. Avon Pier, a nice mix of fish. And one of the things, I was looking at pictures from there, and there were people on both sides of the pier lined up from the pier house really all the way out, but not where it was like crowded. But it's a good sign, because you do not have to be on the end of the pier in the middle of the big drum or the red drum guys. There's a lot of stuff being caught. Rodanthe Pier, for instance, in addition to the red drum, they had some spot, they had croakers, sea mullet, and gray trout. That's a lot of the people you see fishing back up in closer to the surf in the wash. That's where a lot of these smaller fish are feeding, and that's a really good place to fish. Keeping in mind, if you're listening to us today and you're following the podcast, you don't have to have a fishing license when you're fishing from a pier. Their blanket license covers you, and you can get out there and do it cheaper than you think. You can rent tackle or buy tackle affordably that will do everything you need to do, and as long as you keep the salt and sand out of it, it'll last you a while. So keep all that in mind. That's what's going on the piers. The surf fishing, about the same species. Definitely a mix of drum, and includes some black drum. Cape Point has had some. I've been seeing Kara in her post from red drum. And they go, like I said, they go everything from a slot-sized puppy right on up to a 45 or 46-inch red drum. And sea mullets have been biting pretty good, and I think that will continue. The pompano seem to be easing off now. We're not seeing many of them. I mean, after all, it is the end of October. It's time for things to shift around a little bit, and that's exactly what will happen. So we'll take a little break right here. I'll come back and talk to you about a really good bite that's going on in the backcountry.
It's the 6th annual Harborween at Wanchese Marina on Saturday, October 25th from 4 to 7 p.m. Gather your ghouls and goblins for a frightfully fun evening filled with haunted thrills and spooky delights. Ride the mechanical bull, brave the obstacle course, bounce aboard the pirate ship, or enjoy all the tasty treats. With trick-or-treating on the docks, face painting, and a petting zoo, it's Halloween magic for all ages. For more, find them on Facebook. Just search Wanchese Harborween.
In the backcountry, my old friend Dickie Harris, captain of the Fantastic, captain of the year this year in the East-West tournament, which is the year-long competition that the marinas and the fleet have with each other. They ended up having going fishing. He comes over here a lot and fishes with Gray Davis of Hyde Guides, and they went out in the Sound yesterday and they tried spot number 1, not much to it. Spot number 2, not much to it. Spot number 3, they couldn't keep a line in the water, and he said he thinks they caught about 70 speckled trout. You obviously can't keep that many, but it was just really, really good, and good bite. Now, what he learned by that information is that you got to move around, and one thing we've talked about before, if you go out there and go to where they were biting yesterday, it ain't always going to work for you, and if you don't get a bite pretty quick, you need to move. It just goes to show you, don't get discouraged when you try spot 1 and nothing happens, spot 2, nothing happens. Keep moving, change up whatever you got. If you got a temperature gauge, look for a little temperature gradient. If you're fishing the sand flat, then get up alongside the marsh and try that. If you're on sand bottom, switch to some structure, maybe over some shell or rocks. Do whatever you need to do, but move around a little bit. So they had a great day, and I talked to some people over Manio Way that didn't have it fishing that good, but they had a nice bite on speckled trout too. We also have a group of guys going out of Hatteras, so that's all the way across the Sound. Now the report I just gave you is western Pamlico. So on the eastern Pamlico, back of Verdanthe, Avon, Hatteras, Buxton, all that, there's a group of folks there that are both wading and boat fishing. And the guys coming out of Hatteras continue to do good on speckled trout. Well, I was going to say tail or bluefish, but mostly they're 3 to 5 pounds. So just a perfect size bluefish to catch on light tackle, sheephead, and puppy drum, along with those speckled trout. You need to look into that. Go down there and talk to Teachers Lair Marina. They've been sponsoring me for a long time. And ask about their backcountry trips. Tell them Captain Marty sent you, and you'll find out that 3 of you can go for an affordable price for half a day and just have a time of your life. And guess what? It's the absolute cheapest way that you can ever fish in your life. If you don't believe me, go out and spend $70,000 on a skiff, a fancy skiff, and do the upkeep and the work. And you know how many charters you can do for that and have someone else do everything but the catching? So keep that in mind. Something to think about. That's our report for you today. I hope you have a great day as we head towards the weekend, and may the good Lord bless you.